Welcome to the show. This week, we tackle the brutal reality of domestic violence because no one should have to live in fear. That is talked about is alleged and for educational, entertainment purposes only. Thank you, my unicorn warriors.
Welcome to Exposing the Truth. On this first episode, we're going to be discussing Mica's Law, and I'm going to give you more information about it, my thoughts, things that we need to see about getting changed, and other things. So, Mica's Law in South Carolina changes needed and why. Mica's Law proposed bill S588 aims to criminalize coercive control as a felony, addressing major gaps in existing DV laws. Current gap focus on physical violence. Change proposed shifts focus to a pattern of emotional and psychological abuse. Why crucial? Current laws require evidence of assault or battery, allowing abusers who use psychological tactics, financial control, and isolation to escape legal accountability. Current gap. Lack of legal definition. Change proposed creates a clear legal definition for coercive behavior and controlling behavior. Why it's crucial. Police and prosecutors lack the legal tools to intervene in cases of sustained psychological torment. The current gap, difficulty in proving harm. Change proposed allows a pattern of behavior resulting in serious psychological harm or repeated fear of violence to be considered criminal. Why it's crucial. Focuses on a course of conduct that deprives the victim of independence and causes severe mental distress. Current gap, vague evidence rules change proposed. List a wide range of admissible evidence including text, emails, financial records, and witness testimonies from friends, family. Why crucial? It helps prove non-physical abuse where evidence is often. Circumstantial and digital. The current hurdle, the legislation has repeatedly stalled in South Carolina Senate Judiciary Committee. Also in Mica's Law, on one of the last pages, it talks about the power of attorney stance. So we're going to get into this. The power of attorney stance, a critical area for change. A significant flaw in the current draft of Mica's Law, S588, in previous versions is the legal exception for actions taken under a power of attorney or legal guardianship. The issue. The bill states that actions taken under legal authority such as power of attorney or legal guardianship are not considered coercive control provided the agent is acting in the victim's best interest and in an objectively responsible manner. Why it needs changing. This exemption creates a massive loophole for abusers. Coercive control often involves financial exploitation, where the abuser pressures or tricks the victim into signing a power of attorney. Once they have legal authority, they can misuse the victim's finances and isolate them, claiming other actions are legal and in the victim's best interest, which is nearly impossible to prove otherwise without a specific criminal statute. And if y'all remember, JP had a power of attorney over Mica, and it was something that he had drawn up, I think a couple years before. And then whenever she left and she was finally breaking free, he ended up getting that power of attorney signed and legalized through his attorney, and I think maybe allegedly used her seal stamp that she had, her notary seal. So that is something in Mica's law that does need to be changed. It needs to be looked over. We're going to get into more of Mica's law in the next episode, but I just wanted to kind of start off here and kind of test the waters a little bit, because I'm trying some new things to try and make the channel better and more informative. So just be patient with me and let me know your thoughts in the comments. Thank you. Thank you for watching. Please like, subscribe, and comment. Let me know your thoughts. And if today's your birthday, happy birthday!